What's up, guys, and welcome to day 38 of my daily video log. So, today I did 20 cold DMs, 21, sorry. I did 200 minutes of content creation, and I did 2 posts on LinkedIn and the same 2 posts on Instagram. So now obviously, I've said this in a previous video, but my stats that I want to get to are 100 cold DMs a day, 100 minutes of content creation a day, and 1 post on all platforms for my, not all, on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and TikTok. 1 post a day on my business accounts. So yeah, I'm still working on hitting those, I'm just gonna kind of randomly talk about what's been going on in my business, and then I'm gonna go to bed after. So one problem I'm having is on LinkedIn, it's easy to do cold DMs because with LinkedIn Sales Navigator, which is this thing LinkedIn has, you can find exactly the leads you want so easily. If I want to speak to people who own plastic surgery clinics, I can filter that, and LinkedIn will give me only owners of plastic surgery clinics. But then when it comes to, but I can only do 21 to 22 DMs a day on LinkedIn. That's all they allow you to do, right? So I have to use Facebook and Instagram if I want to do more, if I want to hit 100 DMs a day, right? And that's fine, I can do that, but the problem is that it takes me so long to DM people on Facebook and Instagram, because every time I DM somebody, I have to go and find the lead. On Instagram, I have to search up, let's say plastic surgery Miami, and then I'll have to find one of the accounts that doesn't have a social media manager or doesn't have 50k followers, because my account has 4 right now. It has 4 followers. And then for Facebook, it's a whole thing to actually find a qualified lead to reach out to. And so you can do 20 DMs a day without getting restricted on Facebook, and you can do 40 a day on Instagram, I think, without being restricted. So I could do that, but it just takes so long because I have to search for a lead and then message, and then search for a lead and then message. And at that rate, if I was sending personalized cold DMs, it'd take me probably all day to do those 100 cold DMs, and have other stuff I have to do with my business. So the best solution to that is I need to actually essentially gather all of the IG handles that I'm gonna DM for the day. So 40 IG handles for the day and 20 Facebook profiles for the day, right? So essentially I need to split up finding the leads that I'm gonna message and actually messaging the leads. I need to split up those 2 tasks and do them in batches. So I need to in a batch get a bunch of IG handles that I could DM and a bunch of Facebook profiles that I could DM, and then in a batch message all those Facebook profiles and message all those Instagram profiles. So I've got to find worst comes to worst, I'm gonna manually have to make my list of IG handles and Facebook profiles, but ideally tomorrow I'm gonna try and see if there's some sort of method I can use that would get me more leads, or like more IG handles and Facebook profiles I can message per unit of time compared to me doing it manually. So I'm gonna look into like softwares I can use to scrape IG handles and Facebook profiles. I'm also gonna look at like maybe lead list brokers, see if I can buy any lead lists, and I'm probably, yeah, those are basically my options, because I'm not gonna hire a VA to scrape it for me, because I don't have the funds to do that right now, or at least it's not a good use of my funds. It doesn't make sense. There's other places I should be putting that into. So yeah, one thing I learned I'll share with you guys is you can find a lot of qualified leads by looking. So let's say you find like a plastic surgeon on Instagram. If you go into their following list, they're going to be following a bunch of other doctors, bunch of other plastic surgeons. So yeah, you can sort of like you can find one plastic surgeon and then go into their following list and find a bunch more. And then after you find a bunch more, let's say you find 20 more, then each of those check their following list, and they're gonna have a bunch more, and they're gonna have a bunch more, and then check all their following list. So it's kind of like I kind of figured out the IG handle. That's a way to get a lot of IG handles. I still have got to figure out so now like I'm kind of thinking maybe like either I'd just go through and scrape that manually myself, or maybe I can find a software to do it. And then I still got to figure that out for Facebook. But yeah, I have so much stuff I've been doing. Like I made like an SOP for creating content, so I can like do things in batches rather than like making a piece of content and then making another piece of content. I like split it up, so I have like a whole it's like a Kanban board. So there's like a category for content that's in the idea phase, and then like in the writing phase, and then in the needs a title, thumbnail, hook phase, and then there's the needs filming phase, and then there's the needs editing phase. So I can sort of be working on like a ton of content. I can like do things in batches. So like I can like spend an hour just writing down content ideas, and then the next day I can spend an hour taking those ideas and writing scripts, or not scripts, but like structured sort of like bullet points for based on the idea, like what I'm going to talk about in the video. And the next day set an hour timer and batch film all of those videos that I've written scripts for in the previous day, and then the next day batch edit all of those videos, right? That's another thing I've been working on today. Yeah, a lot. But I still have so much more I have to do. But patience. I'm gonna go to bed now because it's like 2 a.m. But yeah. See you guys tomorrow. Peace.